Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be reading any assumptions you guys have about me or any questions you guys have like to ask me. That's what I'm going to be doing today, just answering all of that. I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit better. I haven't done anything like this on my channel, so I feel like you guys are kind of lost as far as to like who I am and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So basically just starting right into the video. The first question I got asked was if I want to have more kids. And the answer to that, it's like yes and no right now. Obviously right now I don't want any more kids. But then I think about it and I'm like, I'm gonna leave Leo by himself. Like I can't do that to him. Like back then I used to want to be an only child so bad, and now looking at it, it's like I'm so lucky to have like my brother and sister, you know? So I don't want to leave Leo by himself. Maybe just one more I would like to have, but other than that, like no more. And if we do plan to have another baby, it would be until I finish school, like 5 years from now. So yeah. And question number 2 is, what is my worst experience so far? Actually, I don't think I've had my worst experience so far. I feel like I'm still really young. Like I have a lot left to go, so I don't think I've experienced anything really like that severe. So I would say nothing. So the next question that somebody asked me is, what is something that you can't live without? And honestly, I can't live without coffee. Like, I just can't do it. I need my coffee every single day. And I'm not like those weirdos that drink like, sorry, no offense or anything, but I'm not those people that drink like 2 cups a day, like a cup in the morning and a cup at night. Because I know my mom used to do that. But no, like, as long as I drink coffee like once a day, I'm okay. I really like coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and iced coffee from McDonald's. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I also don't think I would be able to live without makeup, because makeup is like my form of expressing myself. It's my art form. And yeah, I think I couldn't not live without makeup. Like I just can't. I don't know who I would be without makeup. Oh my god. That's so scary to think about. So another thing someone told me was that I am extremely humble and kind, and they said it's not an assumption but the truth. Thank you so much for that. That is what I want to be known for. You know, I don't want to be known for like being those bitchy like mean girls, because that's not nice. I've always been like kind to everybody. Also, yeah, I do consider myself to be really humble. I mean, I don't come from a lot. I don't have a lot right now. I'm just, you know, living comfortably. Like I don't have anything to like show off or like be braggy about. And even if I did, I don't think I would like be a show off like that or anything. So yeah, I do like to think that I am super humble and kind, because that's all I like want to be in life. And I will teach Leo to be the same way. Like kindness is everything, honestly. You're not going to get anywhere in life being mean and, you know, ugly to other people. Like it's just not cool. So yeah, thank you so much that you see that in me. Like that's the best compliment ever. So next, someone asked me what are some of my favorite crystals and if I love full moons. So I don't know much about crystals. I do want to start getting like more into them. I want to start buying some, you know, start buying books and reading up on them. But I do know that like onyx is good to like release negative energy and like bad vibes and stuff. I know that amethyst is used to like what is it called, to like release anxiety and just kind of calm you down. I know citrine is used to boost like your memory, like, you know, stuff like that. I know like the basic meanings of them. But yeah, I do really want to get into them. So if you guys know of any good like crystal books or where I can like learn more about crystals, please let me know in the comments. And also answering the question about full moons, I do love full moons. I am a Cancer. I am ruled by the moon. But I don't, not that I don't know much about it, but I don't know like exactly how I'm supposed to like use it to my strength, you know, like to its highest ability. Like I want to start doing full moon rituals and all that kind of stuff, but again, I don't know how. So I want to do my research on that. And yeah, I'm like obsessed with the moon. I am a moon fanatic. Every time like there's a full moon, I'm like, oh my god, babe, like look, the moon. And he's like, oh yeah, cool, you know, like I get so excited over the moon. Like I love everything about the moon. But yeah, if you guys know any good like full moon rituals or anything like that where I can get more info, again, please leave it down below. Someone else asked me, well, someone else wrote to me saying, honestly, dude, no supe que preguntarte. You've always been so quiet and shy, like if I'm in my own little world. And honestly, yes, I am a big time introvert. Like, I don't like to make new friends. The only reason why I have friends is because the friends that I did make, somehow I honestly don't even know how I made these friends, but they're big extroverts. So they like to talk a lot to other people, and that's how I make my friends. You know what I mean? So yeah, I am a big introvert. But I'm like those introverted, extroverted type of people. You know how like when you first meet them, they're like really closed off, and then once you start talking to them, they're like loud and like outgoing. I'm those kinds of people. But yeah, I am for the most part really introverted. I like to be alone a lot of the time. I just like to keep to myself a lot. So that's, I mean, that's the impression obviously that I give off. In school, yeah, I honestly, I was a cheerleader. I don't know how the fuck like an introverted cheerleader, like that makes no fucking sense. You would expect me to be like so bubbly and like super outgoing, and you know what I mean? But yeah, for the most part, I was really quiet in class. Like I didn't talk to a lot of people. If you were my friend, I wasn't gonna talk to you. So not to come off as being like bitchy or like rude or anything, I don't know, I get like anxiety almost, like thinking about having to make friends or like having to talk to new people. Like I don't know, it just makes me feel some type of way, and I just rather not. So that's why I keep to myself a lot. But I mean, somebody else would have to like approach me and start a conversation with me in order for me to like keep it going, you know? And that's, I guess that's how I made like my extroverted friendships. But yeah, because me like going up to somebody and talking to them, I could never. So yeah, I am very introverted. Shy at first, yeah. So yeah, I guess your assumption is right. I am not a very loud person, I guess you would say. So yeah, there's that. And the last question I got was, were my parents mad when they found out that I was pregnant? And the answer is no, I want to say. They were more disappointed in me, but they weren't mad, you know, like to the point where they were like, get out of my house, you know, like, yeah. So they were more like disappointed, upset. They saw like a really bright future for me, and it didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. So I think that's why they were pretty upset. I remember I told my dad, and he started crying. I think it hit me harder having to tell my dad than having to tell my mom, because I knew I like disappointed my dad like big time. Like I could just see it in his face. My dad isn't a crier, so when I told him, he cried, and it like killed me. Yeah, he just kept telling me like, you were supposed to go to school, you were supposed to do all these things. And yeah, I mean, it's true. I wanted to do so much, and looking at it now, it's like I can't anymore. You know, like my dreams are kind of put on hold, but I wouldn't take it back like for anything. Like I'm so happy that I have Leo. I I wouldn't like take back my decision, you know? And when I told my mom, I remember I told her too, with like her side of the family. So like my grandma, my aunt was there, my grandpa was there, my brother and sister. So it was more like relieving, I guess, telling her. I wanted to tell her with my grandma there, because I knew if I told her with my grandma there, she couldn't like get that upset or like that mad at me, you know? And surprisingly, my mom didn't cry when I told her. I don't know if she like knew or if she had a feeling or what, but she didn't cry. She like, the one that was crying was me. I was like bawling my eyes out. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But yeah, I told everybody together, and I feel like that kind of made me a little bit more calm. I wasn't as scared to tell her by telling everybody at the same time, you know what I mean? So yeah, but she didn't cry. She was just like, whatever, I guess. Not whatever, but she wasn't too like excited, but she wasn't too like mad, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then my grandma was the one that was like really, really happy. I remember that. She was, oh my God, she was so excited. But yeah, and then when I told my dad, it was just me and him. So that's why I was even more scared, like to tell him, you know, because I mean, it was just me and my dad, and me and my dad are pretty close. So it just like broke my heart when I told him. But I mean, now they're both like obsessed with Leo. They love him. They both love Jose as well. Like they're not mad anymore, or they're not upset, you know? They know that I am back in school, that I am going back and like doing everything that I wanted to do before. So yeah, they're not mad anymore. But yeah, they weren't really, to answer your question, they weren't mad, they were like upset. So yeah. And that is it for the questions, guys. Not a lot of you guys asked me questions, so that's why this video is gonna be kind of short. I don't know if you guys are like scared to like talk to me or ask me stuff, but you guys shouldn't be. Like, you guys shouldn't be. I am an open book. If you guys want to know something, like, I'll tell you. But yeah, that is it for the questions. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to comment down below if you know of any good like crystal books or full moon ritual stuff, because I really, really, really want to start learning more about it. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.